So we back on Gold Rush. Did a little bit of grinding while off cam, off stream, either or whatever you want to call it. And I did a lot of grinding. Let's show you what I did here. So for this place over here, I literally bought like 30 buckets. I had like 30 buckets. And I had them all lined up around this thing in a circle. And I literally just kept filling up the buckets and dumping them through the thing. And running them. Getting, using the Magtite separator and whatnot. And, I grinded solid plates, you know. You can see I'm on day 11. I did a good solid 3 or 4 in-game days. Just digging. And, needless to say, on like the second day, I was like, yeah, this is gonna take a really long time. I mean, I was just getting little bits of, I was getting 29 grams, 22 grams of gold and like 2 to 300 grams of the magnetite. And, it was okay, but yeah, I had to turn the nuggets back on for a little bit anyway, just to get out of this turtle pit, is what I'm gonna call it, the turtle pit here. And so yeah, I turned the nuggets on just to get up enough. Actually, I didn't have the nuggets on when I bought the wash plant. So I bought a couple things. I got the fuel can. I have generators, my mountain of buckets, generator, 2 pumps there, a few extra things, splitters. So I turned the nuggets on until I had enough to buy this. I think it was like 16,000 or something like that to buy this one. So I bought that. I did use the buckets and stuff until I had enough to buy this, because it was only like 6 grand. But yeah, it took me 2 days in game of digging to get that. So that being, you know, more than double of what that was, I was like, yeah, I might as well just turn on the gold nuggets and get to the next stage where it's at least a little bit more entertaining and a little more fun to do. I don't know why my mouse is shaking. Like, I'm not even touching my mouse right now. Look at it shaking. I don't know what that is doing that for. I need a new mouse, I guess. But oh, no, it stopped. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. So yeah, anyway. And then I did a little bit of work with that. As you can see, I have now 45,000 plus 400 and something on me. So anyway, by using that with the wash plant, doing 1 bucket off of the wash plant, I get like 80 to 96 grams of gold for just one. It does take a few buckets, or a few scoops from this thing to fill it up. I mean, it takes a little while. Takes like 2,500 to fill this up with fuel. This thing holds like a third of it. So it's like $700 to fill this thing up with fucking gas. That's horrible. So now, when it comes to driving this thing, oh, I got it on backwards right now. This thing is very slow, but I'm gonna show you how slow it is. Give you a little example. Oh wait, hold up. I know why it was over here now. I needed fuel. Let's hope we can reach. Oh yeah. Oh look, I'm already down. It's almost empty. I'm gonna have to run it back to town. 30 something percent. It's not even gonna fill it up. It might. It might get pretty close, but I don't know if it'll get it all the way. Hopefully, I'm not gonna let it get all the way because I might need to refill my Jennies. Let's see. Yeah. And then I can't even refill my others because they're too far away. I did throw a little paint job on here. They have like a Halloween paint job or whatever that was available. And put this little mouth and some crossbones on it. No skull. And some ugly ass cheetah print seat cover. I gotta put it on here too. And gave it the bones. But all the other paint jobs did. It was like $200,000 to paint that truck. The hell would I pay 200 grand to paint that truck? I ain't even seen 200,000 yet. Alright, let's go. This thing is very slow. I don't know if it's because it's like that's a little faster. Maybe I needed to put the boom down some. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But anyway. Is that snow? I don't want to run over my hose. I'm gonna go this way. I don't know why the screen looks like that. Maybe it's something shadow effect or lighting. It's weird. Alright. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, Alright, let's see if we can get this thing in a good position. Alright, that should be alright. I went a long way around. Oh well. Let's see, where's my deep hole? I have a deep hole around here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Alright, that was a bad scoop. It was a very horrible scoop. About 10%. I was trying to get deep, but this thing's in my way right now. I am performing horrible right now. Let's go like this. Come on. Wow, that's horrible. I am doing shit. Let me go over to the better area. Where I ain't dug yet. No, wrong direction. Come on. Alright, ready? There we go. We got it. We can do this right. We can do it right. Oh, we did it right. Look, we scooped it right. We're not complete noobs. So anyway, when I get in the groove with it, takes me a second. I'm able to go a lot quicker, and it's actually productive, unlike what it looks like right now. So, alright, that's 93%. We're not going to be able to go at a different... So I'll just show you the last step here, which unfortunately I do have to run all the way back here right now, because I don't have this pulled up closer like an intelligent person. But, yeah, so... Turn that on. Turn that on. So now that's doing its thing. Alright, turn that on. Okay. By the way, there's no way this little one can keep up with this thing. I've already established that. It will be empty, and I will just be putting in new loads. But yeah, I definitely need the bigger one. The bigger excavator. It is 80,000. As you can see, I'm at 45,000. I was working this one as much as I could. I know I can sell this one too. 25% is about the biggest I can get in a scoop with this one for the wash plant. So it takes 4 scoops to fill it. If you get a full scoop, can be a little bit of a pain in the ass to get a full scoop in it sometimes. Usually when I get a full scoop and I pour it in there while it's on, it just says 23% about the time it's finished pouring, because it's obviously using up the material as I'm pouring it in. Does like 3%, if you watch here. See, I just put in a full bucket. You see there 29, 30. It's like 1 or 2 to 3%, so 2%. So I'm getting like 8% for a full wash plant on a bucket. But again, the amount of gold you get is between 70 to 90. So, yeah. 3 times as much as what I was getting out of the sluice thing, or the hogwash. But yeah, that's pretty much what I just do now until we get to the next stage, tier 3. But tier 3 is going to take a while. I'll definitely be doing this probably for this entire claim right here. I mean, I don't know how much I'll get from it and everything, but we'll get a really big bar here, hopefully. As you can see, I don't have the nuggets on anymore. Nuggets would be popping up as I'm dumping it into this wash plant. So I was just filling up the buckets, running through the magnetite separator, and then running them through the wavetable. 1 bucket, which is 3 scoops with the shovel, was giving me 1 gram of gold and 11 grams of magnetite. Running all of the buckets to through that, all 30 buckets, I would average about 29-ish grams of gold, and then again the 11, so 330 grams of magnetite. And running all of my buckets through the hogwash, I pretty much got around the same amount of gold and same amount of magnetite, maybe a little bit more on the magnetite. But it pretty much, you really don't have to do the hogwash. Once you get to that point, you can just do buckets through the magnetite and then straight into the wavetable. It's not a super big payoff, but at the speed that you can go with it, the slowest part of it, I guess, would really be just filling all the buckets up. I mean, three scoops per bucket. Do as many buckets as you want. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Why is it not opening? Oh. Sometimes I get them all messed up. They got 6 different buttons to run this crane here. It's pretty ridiculous. Took me a second to get it, like I said, to get it down, but pretty much once I'm in position, I'm just using DNA and then WASD, obviously, and then TNG. So that's my little bucket scooper. TNG up and down, and then WASD is back and forth and up and down on the boom. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the gold mining right now. I didn't think anybody would want to sit there and watch hours upon hours of me swinging this arm back and forth. and doing the same thing, you know, repeatedly over and over in a repetitive sense. But we'll get us a bucket full here, and I'll throw the bucket through all the washes and everything real quick, just to kind of give you an example of how much I'm pulling out of here. I've been trying to hit bedrock in one of those spots, but it don't fall out. Oh, I lost some of it. It fell out. It doesn't have a very good reach, so it's hard to get the ones all the way down at the bottom, or get all the way down to the bottom. Plus, I'm scraping the wall there, so I got my arm out a little further than what I had it out the last time I was here. Oh, I did that one all kinds of wrong. Oh, by the way, if you just like take the arm and you just kind of like scrape and drop it out, you can kind of pile it up. I figured that out too. Sorry, I'm messing around getting out of groove with the crane. Alright, let's get this bucket done. Come on. Let's get the bucket done. Let's get to what we need. That's not a very full scoop, but it's a scoop. Oh yeah, 91. So the only thing about this is you definitely got to stop it as soon as it gets close, because it will continue to use up material, unlike the magnetite separator. Right, I'm not going to worry about putting the boom down. I know it's bad for the hydraulics, but we ain't got to worry about that. Alright, so let's turn this one off. Get our bucket. All the good stuff. Bring it down, bring it down. Dump a bucket. We already got our water going. I do need to get me I need a new one of them here soon, but and you get a lot more magnetite. Okay, we got 1,198 grams of magnetite right there. Get a bucket in there. Alright, so 4,117. I mean, they'll tell us at the end, but you can just watch that gold like just goes up like crazy fast. Okay, well, we got 417 and we're already at, look at it. This is a good one. Oh, yeah, this is a really good one. 85 grams. So now you see. Yeah. So that's how I've been doing it lately, and that's how I now have my money up to where it's at. And it won't be long now to get the next thing. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I dug here, and that's hard dirt right there, that rocky shit. So it has a chance of like breaking your teeth. And then you can see like I got pretty deep on this side, went pretty big, quite a few scoops there, and then up here where we are at, I mean, I just did some of this again, but I had this whole little hole dug up here, and yeah, it was like 6 buckets full, 7 buckets full so far, so something like that, I don't know, but that's a little update, and I'll say I might do a stream of me playing some more. I did one stream of this game so far, and then this will be the 3rd video. But once I start getting like, oh yeah, here's my trailer too. I got this too. I don't know if that was here, but if you guys seen that, but this is the magnetite trailer. 0% full, and I poured 2 buckets in there that were like 1% or right at 1%, and then I poured another bucket in there that was at 2%, which is like four loads through the magnetite, quite a bit anyway. And yeah, it's literally 0% still. It yeah, I had another one still at 0%. I've turned in some of that so far. I've got 4,000 on reserve. Takes like 35,000 to do a upgrade. You can use that stuff to upgrade so you can smelt faster, and you lose less gold when smelting and a few other things. So I'm going to save up for that. For the magnetite, I'm not going to sell it or anything. I did sell my first little bits. I probably sold like 3,000 grams worth of it so far. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that no more once I found out about the upgrades. But, so once I get up enough money to buy the big excavator, and I'm able to grind up enough to buy all of these pieces at the same time that are on this list. Once I have all of these pieces, or at least I have enough money to buy all these pieces, I'll figure it out. Then that'll probably be when I do the next video or stream. I'll just do the whole video of putting them together, like buying it, putting together, getting everything set up, and you know, we'll run it and figure it all out, see how it works. But yeah, that's just a quick catch up on the Gold Rush. Still playing it, still messing around. Sometime tomorrow, which you don't even know what today is, but sometime tomorrow I'll probably be picking up another game called Pacific Drive. Keep an eye out for videos and streams going out for that. Looks like a unique and fun game. If you haven't heard of it or anything, look it up and get you a little, watch the little video they got on there. Seems fun, so I'll be checking that out. We'll also be doing more Helldiver 2, especially this weekend coming up. I'll have at least 3-man squads going, hopefully a 4-man. Who knows? We'll find out. Hopefully we'll see you guys then. And that's the video for today. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next time.